Hi, Joel Pate here, president of Scoring.com. I've got a special guest with me today. I can't wait to introduce you. But let me tell you first that the Credit Repair Summit is coming on us pretty quickly. It's October the 1st, and there's plenty of time to be able to purchase your registration. But do it right away. We actually have some payment plans for you, maybe make it a little bit easier for you. The best part about the Credit Repair Summit is you don't have to drive, you don't have to travel, you don't have to fly, you don't have to be away from home. And it starts at 11 o'clock on October the 1st, which is a Wednesday. And then we'll hold another session from 11 to 2 on Thursday. And then beginning on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, which is a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, at 11 until 2, and every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the remainder of October, we're going to have over 20 speakers, over 30 different topics, and guess what? It's all content. No selling, no pitching, no promoting. Of course, all of our speakers have excellent things and excellent products that you could purchase from them, but we'll leave that to after the session, and I know you'll like every single one of these speakers. They're going to be great. Well, today I've got a special guest, Tim Levy from Australia, who lives in Austin, Texas. I met Tim, I believe it was last month or maybe in the month before. He's one of the top speakers in Vistage International. I'm a Vistage member here in Mobile, Alabama, and if you don't know what Vistage is, you've got to look it up, find out if there's a Vistage chapter in your city. Look into that. It's just a phenomenal opportunity to build your own board of directors, basically, with other common local business people that are just in various businesses. In our group, there's a guy that owns a box company and a guy that owns an irrigation company, and of course, I do the things that I do. It's just a very interesting group. I highly recommend it. But I met Tim there, again, I believe it was last month and the month before. And when I arrived, he was beginning his presentation, and his computer totally seized up, and he could not use it. And for 3 hours, of course, he had to make a presentation. He had to be finished by 12 o'clock. And so to see a man that I know is accustomed to making presentations using his computer as a resource, to know that information that well and to present it with one handout, it was just a testament to his knowledge and his concern for his topic. His topic is the Life Summit, and it was really life-changing for me. I actually am carrying around with me in my briefcase some of the paperwork that we used that day to kind of make the point. And so without further ado, I want to tell you about Tim. And Tim, just tell us about the Life Summit. Introduce yourself.
All right, thank you so much. And yeah, I think it was a month or two back we met in Mobile, Alabama. I speak for Vistage across the country and sometimes outside the country. And I do a couple of topics for them. And one is the Life Summit. The Life Summit is about taking a day aside, and sometimes more, to answer, in many ways, the most important question you'll answer, and that's a big claim. And the question is, what would my perfect life look like if everything went my way? If I didn't have any money concerns, if I didn't have any time concerns, wasn't worried about anybody else, what would perfect look like? Now, the reason that's such an important question is when you get clear about the answer to that question, it's got a red-hot chance of showing up in the world. If you're anything less than clear about the answer to that question, then you have the kind of life that happens to you in response to everything that's happening around you. So the Life Summit is about taking a day to get into that most creative space, that most kind of connected, intuitive space, and really pay attention to what you want in life. And it is a clear, strategic process that then begins to connect the minute details of that so that you're actually doing something constructive every day, every week, every month, every year that leads you to that perfect place over the course of time.
Well, that's a mouthful in just a few seconds. You know, one of the ways that you guided us to do this is by having big sheets of paper with colorful pens, and we drew a circle. So tell us about that exercise.
Yeah. So we're speaking about a big picture creative process here. You can do this holistically on your whole life, which is really what I encourage. You can focus this on a business or a project or a strategic initiative. But either way, you've got to get into your most creative, innovative state. And that means you're talking about the right part of your brain, your right brain, not your left brain. So you might remember, Joel, we even tried to kick the left brain out of the room at one point during the presentation. You remember that?
Yes.
And then we sort of focused on that more playful, childlike state. Well, it turns out there's a way of taking notes called mind mapping that keeps you in that more associative, connected space called mind mapping. So as part of the presentation and part of the workshop, and this really is more so a participatory workshop than a, listen to me speak on Acture for an hour or so at a time. As part of that, we did a whole series of mind maps. And the Life Summit really is about creating those mind maps so that you get your most creative thinking down on the page, and then you convert it into appointments and meetings and business initiatives after you've been in that more creative space.
Well, that sounds perfect, and it's a great segue from the book I'm listening to from Napoleon Hill. I won't go into all the details, but basically he talks about definite of purpose. And if you have that definite of purpose, and that's really what we're talking about here, is your definite of purpose. What do you want your life to be like? Create it on a piece of paper, make it a part of you, and as you go through your day, it's amazing the thoughts that will come to you to solve and to deliver all the resources that you need in order to accomplish your life, and I guess that being the life summit of your life. Well, Tim, we're looking forward to your presentation, and it'll be great. I'm very excited for you to share with our audience what I heard, a couple of months ago here in Mobile. It'll be a little different, since it's not a physical meeting, but I know that you'll deliver, and it'll be great, and the folks will be able to take away from it some absolutely great, life-changing concepts, and we hope that they reduce to paper and it becomes a part of their life. Well, Tim, again, thank you very much. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with us today, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone beginning on October the 1st at 11 o'clock when the Credit Repair Summit begins. Thanks again, and have a great day.
Thank you.